Yeah, buddy.
Hey, what's up? It's Chris. This is a question I get asked all the time. How can you make this red plastic on a taillight be totally clear like this section? And the answer is, there's no way. You can't make red plastic that was cast with red pigments in it clear. There's nothing you can do about that. So you can't do that, but what you can do is take out this little clear piece from the WRX taillights, and you can decide if you want to frost the backside or keep it clear. That is the question that I have for my boys down at Throttle. So let's drive down there and ask them. Okay, so what I've done is opened up the factory taillights and I modified everything on the inside. But there's one thing that I did that I've never done before, which is I frosted the inside of the little C-lens that's on the taillight. Now on one side I didn't do that, so we have a very clear see-through little C-light section. You can see the individual LEDs in there. But then on the other side, I put that in a media blasting cabinet. I hit the back side of that little C-bar, and now it diffuses the light because it's not so see-through. So it spreads the light different. What we don't know is what's actually gonna be decided on, what we're gonna keep.
So you realize you're today's astronaut, right? All
Why?
these guys in here?
Why am I today's astronaut?
Because that's what the kids want to grow up and be. Like
They want to be in, oh.
They don't want to go fight crazy, scary fires and be on the street saving people. I mean, some of them doing that's dope, but they want to grow up and do.
I know, it's weird people being like, oh, I want to be, I have like friends who are teachers and stuff. And like,
Right.
oh, my kids say they want to be YouTubers. That's like so weird to hear because it's like, I guess it's normal now, but it wasn't normal when I started.
Right.
So I guess it's pretty cool to think about like that.
People want to be Calvin.
Nah, you don't.
Oh.
I'm a bad influence, don't worry about it.
Don't be Calvin.
People want to be Mickey. How are you supposed to do wiring if you don't know how to do it mix spec?
Nah, there's no such thing.
Hey, I just want to interview you extra.
Send it.
Just send it. What do you think about doing what you're doing right now?
I think it's freaking awesome.
Okay.
You get to do this every day, bro.
If you were a kid, would you want to do this or would you want to sit in a cubicle?
I want to do it now as an adult, so yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
boy. Okay, good to know. Not now, but I still want to drive in this thing.
Oh yeah, not bad for 1993.
Dude, and this guy, you guys are... That's so crazy. All these amazing cars and then they're like, dee, 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 but they're turbo miniature go-karts. It's the best. Yeah.
Door cards.
Oh, those are dope. I need to do that to the Mazda.
So full dry carbon door tops, dash, Alcantara door
Yeah,
panels.
I like that, dude.
And then I ordered carbon covers that are gonna stick on here too. So they'll all be
Sick.
carbon.
So crazy, dude.
Something I recommend if anybody's modifying their own lights or they want to do this for customers is have a set that you can use all the internal parts for. So these are not the original Throttle taillights. These were not the ones that came with the car. It's a set that I had. They actually came off Dustin's car years ago.
I'm all over the place right now, dude. We got a nice primed wide body kit, dude. Missing some bolts.
The main thing is that these are now going to be matching a lot better. All that crazy red, it just pops out like crazy. It's all going to be black inside. It's going to look just like these. And I've had them sitting on a shelf. I cut them open, I modified all the inside pieces, and now that I have the brand new tails that came with the car, I could just slice them open, swap in all this cool stuff, seal them up, and the job is done. There's no waiting for a painter or to wire or do anything custom. It's all done in one day.
5 minutes later.
All right, these are the finished tail lights. I cut open the factory ones that were exactly like these ones right here. We had to borrow these from our buddy Dennis, so big thanks to Dennis 619 WRX. But what I had to do is I had to take the lights, slice all the way around the whole perimeter of it, and then what you saw last time I was here was the internals only. A lot of people thought that they were just like black taillights, but they weren't. It was just the inside pieces before they were put behind the red lenses. So now they're done, now they're completely sealed up, and if you ever have to cut open taillights and seal them up, this is what you're gonna use. This is a silicone, but it's super strong. It's 81173. That's the number for this Permatex black sealant. So that is the recommended thing to use if you ever build custom taillights. So since these are totally plug and play, no wiring whatsoever needed, we're gonna pop the trunk, stick them on the car, and the install's over. So since I can't see anything in here, I'm gonna swap out this bulb.
Yeah, buddy.
So there's a few different functions that are just built into the sequencer that I used on these things. They do a cool parking light animation. So as soon as you turn on the parking lights, they do a cool little dance on, and then they stay in a dim mode. And then when you step on the brakes, all of those same LEDs get brighter, but you can set them to flash. So they'll do like that F1 triple flash. And then of course, when you hit the turn signal, they'll do the sequential C light as well. Because we took out the factory turn signal bulb, we've got an extra space so we can have an LED bulb in the original reverse section as well as in the original turn signal bulb section. So we got two super bright white LEDs for just a crazy amount of output in reverse. What up? Hi, sir. What up?
Oh, dang, the bun today.
Yeah, thing's got
Damn, dude, these are sick. Dang, got the logo in here. That FlyRyde logo. Sequentials. Dude, killed it.
Because, like last time when I was here, the insides are black. When you look through the lens, it looks like they're smoked, but they're not. It's just that shiny chrome isn't there anymore. So it makes it look like it's tinted, but there's nothing that's like keeping the output from the reverse bulbs or from that little C-bar.
So clean. Wow, that is a huge improvement. Thank you so much for coming down, Chris, and doing this for us, of course.
Instead of me like having my typical $100, $200 courses, it's gonna be $7. So for people that wanna get these and they don't wanna pay me to make them because I just can't make that many lights, they're gonna know how to do it themselves. And something that I recommend big time is exactly how we built these. Was I started with one set of lights. I modified all the internal parts. I got them ready. And then when my customer, Throttle, brought me their brand new taillights, all I had to do was cut them open, swap those parts inside, and the job was done. All right, so I've got the load resistor in here to make sure that it's flashing at the right rate, because if I didn't put that on there, and because there's no flasher relay in this car yet, if I turn this one on, look at the complete disaster that is. You can't see anything in comparison to how good that one looked a second ago. So definitely important, always make sure that you have load resistors so you don't have hyper flash or a flasher relay like you can hear going crazy in here right now.
So once again, huge thank you to Chris for coming down here. He takes a lot of time out of his day to come down here and personally install these lights. So if you guys are in the market and if you're thinking about either buying aftermarket lights or maybe on the fence of modifying your own, check out Chris's course. We'll put everything in the video description.
Okay, boys, now I'm going. Adios. Appreciate you.
Pleasure, Chris. Good seeing you, man.
You too, sir. That actually turned out really cool. They're gonna get some rollers for me and send them over email, so we'll see how those turn out, but I think it's gonna be sick. Adios, sir. Have a good day. Now a 2-hour drive home.